Hello and welcome to Guns and Gear. I know you're probably looking at the title for this video and thinking that, I wanted to use some sort of a shock value or something to get people to click on the video. And believe it or not, that really wasn't my first intention. Unfortunately, a lot of people really feel that way about militias today in the United States. And that's a shame. That's a shame. There's a lot of good folks, well-meaning folks that are very involved in the militia movement in the United States today, and I see it in much better shape than it has been in years past, at least during my lifetime. I will say, however, that sometimes the militias or other organizations that align themselves with militias are not doing themselves any favors. The recent unpleasantness at the Bundy Ranch was a prime example where a couple of groups sort of made their own videos that put themselves in a very poor light, in my opinion. But nevertheless, it would be advantageous to some in the United States to vilify, if you will, the militia movement, or at least do it harm by rendering it rather laughable amongst other folks. So what do I think a militia should be? Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't intend to go into that in this video. What I do intend to go into is the fact that we have a fellow YouTuber that is putting a lot of time and effort into creating a sort of a documentary YouTube video talking about militias, and that is Hoss USMC. Now, I know that he has a Kickstarter program for this project. I'm not sure if that Kickstarter program is still going on, but I support his efforts. I've actually had an opportunity to talk to Hoss, and he really intends to do the best job that he can do, showing people what militias look like today and go through some of the history. And he intended to travel to several different places and talk to several different subject matter experts, if you will, over the whole idea of militias. I applaud Hoss for taking on this project because, quite honestly, there's not a whole lot of what I would consider good, factual information, current information out there about militias, and that from maybe from a different point of view. Of course, militias have websites, and they have even some folks that have YouTube channels and do videos and things of that nature. But I'm talking about more of the nuts and getting into the nuts and bolts of how the militias are organized today. So thank you, Hoss, for your time and your efforts. Now, I know in my conversation with him, he was hoping to be able to travel to several different places, and I don't know if he exceeded his Kickstarter program to allow him the travel. All this stuff is rather expensive project to undertake, and I certainly hope that many of the folks that support my channel already know about Hoss. I'm sure you do, and already are on board with him. It's about time that we get maybe a better light on militias than we have in recent past. So if you, by chance, haven't heard of his channel, please go to his channel. I'll have his channel in the description box. Look at the efforts on this project concerning militias and support him. Even if the Kickstarter program is suspended or however it ends, I don't know how that works really. Show your support in maybe another way. I know that he has a PayPal account, and I know that expenses are going to be a major part of it. Unfortunately, he's not a rich guy that can just take time off and do whatever he wants to do. So the expenses on this is going to be rather broad. I know he wanted to get a better camera and better equipment, things of that nature, to try to do the best job that he can. And once again, thank you, Hoss, for your efforts. So I know that this video may be a little late, but I don't want the subject to kind of fade. I think that the militias were a very important foundation of our country, and I would like to see that continue. I see them as relevant today as they were in the early formation of our nation. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching my video. Please support Hoss and his effort for this project. And remember to shoot straight on the range and in life. Thanks.